Welcome to my What I Eat in a Day as a holistic nutritionist. It's been a while since I've done a What I Eat in a Day, so I want to show you some of my favorite go-to easiest recipes that I make like on a daily basis that kind of just like are the first recipes I think of that come to the top of my head when I want to make something easy, nutritious, and fast. Just because this is what I eat in a day doesn't mean this is what you need to eat in a day. This is just a couple of good recipes, staple recipes that I like to make, and I think these videos are just really good for recipe inspiration, bringing up some new ideas, and giving people a kind of rough idea on portion sizes, how much vegetables to protein, how much carbs to protein, and yeah, so I hope you find some inspiration in it. So as a nutritionist, I truly just try to pick the most whole food, nutrient-dense possible options that I can. And I don't like to spend a ton of money on my groceries either, so these meals are really actually affordable and they're perfect for meal prep, so you can just make an extra serving to have for another day or throughout the week. Lots of colorful options, lots of fruit and vegetables. So really coming back to just eating as many whole foods as I can and just trying different things too, because I always love to try new recipes. So we got a fun one in here, and I think that's really important. You gotta try new things, you gotta keep things a little spicy. So let's get into the recipes. Before we get into our What I Eat, I have launched my own app, and there are over 100 plus holistic nutritionist made recipes. They are all macro friendly, meaning very friendly for protein, carbs, and fats, a good balance in between. And they are all actually portioned out to specific servings, so they can actually work for everybody's diet, no matter if your goals are weight loss, maintaining your physique, or building muscle. It's really just up to you to get into that calorie deficit or surplus, what you need to be in for your goal. Along with those recipes, we have a ton of nutrition courses in there. So I'm going to upload one for my next one so you guys get a little taste of what's in the app. But I think this is really going to be another level for people. Just me guiding you as a holistic nutritionist on the importance of nutrition, some key tips and factors that help with holistic health, wellness, digestion, and so much more. So you can check it out here and through the link below, and I hope to have you join the Whole Fit team. For breakfast, the first thing that comes to the top of my mind is something very simple, like oats, Greek yogurt, and fruit, or an easy platter breakfast like this. I love making something really simple with stuff I already have in my fridge, so I don't really have to go out of my way to make a full-on recipe. 2 scrambled eggs here, giving 12 to 13 grams of protein, using some seasonal fruits and vegetables that are local right now, and a croissant, because we love croissants, and a little bit of avocado for some extra healthy fat. As a snack, we're gonna have some Greek yogurt. So this is something I always have in my fridge, plain Greek yogurt. Adding some fruit is gonna enhance the nutrient value of the Greek yogurt. Getting a lot of protein with the yogurt. I used to be kind of against, anything dairy based, but at the moment, I'm finding it's actually working kind of okay with my body having it once in a while. So I like getting a nice dose of protein from the Greek yogurt. So it's a perfect snack for midday. I have had like a lot of experience in trying different foods, different recipes, different diets, and at the end of the day, now I just eat how I know what works best for me and intuitively. So what has helped me has been experimenting with a bunch of different foods and actually initially tracking my macros and calories at the start. So if this is something you're kind of interested in, this would always be kind of a good idea to roughly do a food journal of what you normally eat. Track your macros and calories from that. And from there, you can naturally start to adjust by increasing your portion sizes or how much you are eating, how many times a day you are eating to get into that range that you should be in for your specific goal, whether it's weight loss, maintaining your physique, or, building that muscle and gaining some weight. We actually have a free protein calculator and calorie calculator built into the app. So that is something you can always test out for yourself. So this has truly helped me find that range I need to be in, and I can adjust. And from over the years of just trialing this, experimenting, now I get a rough idea of how much I need to eat when I'm cooking. I can see my portion sizes. I naturally just know how much is good for me, if I need to add more. That is something I always kind of maybe recommend dabbling into if you're interested in learning a little bit more about your own nutrition, macronutrient, and calorie needs. For lunch, this is my go-to recipe, whether it's with salmon, chicken, or any other type of protein. But starting off just here with a nice potato mix, a good mix of sweet potato and I think they're the baby potatoes here actually. Sweet potato providing a lot of vitamin A and nutrients. Very simple, we are just tossing it in some delicious olive oil, minced garlic, some herbs, and a little bit of salt and pepper. Really easy, just adding the vegetables to the same bowl to enhance the flavor. And we are going to flavor up the salmon here as well. This is gonna be a teriyaki kind of style. Very simple, using powder instead of fresh pressed garlic and ginger. As much as I love using it and I do use it regularly, this is just a really quick, easy recipe providing that same flavor. All you're gonna do is just kind of mix everything up here, let it marinate for 10 to 15 minutes, and we're gonna bake it with everything at the same time. This is a very versatile recipe. You could really do whatever you wanted with the salmon and the potatoes and veggies, whatever flavors you like. Anything really works well with it. Personally, this is one that I have in the app, and it's something really quick and a go-to recipe that I use. Here, we're adding the vegetables halfway through because we don't want them to overcook. The potatoes are going to take longer to cook, so making sure those vegetables are still going to be tender and crisp. Everything should be done at the same time here, so you can easily just serve it up and you will have a bunch of leftovers for the next day. I love salmon because it has a bunch of healthy fats, it's high in protein, super anti-inflammatory, and adding all these delicious vegetables is going to provide a bunch of nutrients as well. For dinner, this is a fire recipe you need to try. So I'm just gonna guide you through what I did before. I have some chicken left over that I am simply using for this recipe. And on the side here, as I am filming this video, we have some noodles boiling as we are making a pasta. Simply mashing up the avocado and adding pasta water from the boiling noodles is going to make this delicious creamy sauce. And we're gonna add a little bit of pesto to add that flavor in, because who doesn't love pesto? This sauce is super healthy, super high in healthy fats, and you can really do whatever you want with it, adding whatever extra vegetables or nutrients you would like. But it truly is such an easy recipe. You can see here the pasta water is going to thicken up this sauce, and it actually is going to make it stick to the noodles, so you're going to get a better, thick, creamy sauce out of it. So just adding it to a big pot, adding those noodles in and mixing until everything is fully combined. This is another really great versatile recipe. You could really add whatever protein you would like to it. Like I mentioned, I'm just simply using some leftover chicken from last night, and it is just adding the perfect little protein boost that we need for this recipe. I hope you guys enjoyed this What I Eat. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them below. Make sure you like and subscribe, because your girl is coming back on YouTube a little bit more. Just because this is what I eat doesn't necessarily mean this is what you need to eat as well. So always try out different things for yourself, and remember, what you eat is not going to completely make you look like somebody else if that's what they are eating. So keep that in mind, guys, and just remember to stay true to yourself and eat all the whole foods.